Simcoe in the beautiful Galley Sink Test Kitchen, Inside Kitchen Ideas, and this is one of my very favorite parts of the show. I am here with Corey Bauer from Thirst Wine Merchants. You really do have some of the premier wines in the state of Oklahoma that you represent and bring in for our drinking pleasure.
A blind dog will find a bone occasionally, and we've been very, very lucky in that our accountants have not gotten in the way of our passion for fine wine, so we've managed to build a pretty amazing book. We knew that there was a space for us in Oklahoma to find wines from specifically families and people we believed in. No boardrooms, no marketing teams, no focus groups, people, farmers, and great winemakers. And that people in Oklahoma would react because we're Oklahomans and we react to real things and genuine things.
So what do we have tonight? We have 4 delightful wines this evening.
What we wanted to do and what I was thinking tonight was obviously I wanted to stay in Mediterranean climates, Mediterranean fruit profiles with the wine. So a couple from Italy, specifically one from the Marche, which is the Adriatic coast, the Garofoli winery, Chardonnay and Verdicchio. But with the first courses, with the Labna and a couple of other, especially the beets, I wanted to balance the richness and some of the mouthfeel with something that had bubbles, but I didn't want full pressurized champagne, full frizzante. So we went with something with a little lower, and something that the people at Garofoli, especially the matriarch Daria Garofoli, would refer to as beach wine. You don't think about too much. Great wine for mezza, something to start with, something that we don't think too much about, that's there to kind of clean the palate. Then we wanted to go to Spain, specifically Terra Alta, which is part of the Catalan area in Spain. No one's disputed the fact that we're pretty sure this is the oldest Grenache Blanc vines in Europe at about 130 years old.
Wow, 130-year-old vines is...
And that kind of honeydew, wet rock, wet granite note that it has on the nose really, really balances well with a bright kind of rich, sweet, tomato-based soup.
Yeah, and they had that acidity, and then you got that blue cheese in there, which I loved, and it was...
Blue cheese and white wine. I mean, who the hell doesn't like that? Third, I guess, we wanted to, I wanted to go big gun for big gun. Barbecue, I wanted Mediterranean, but I wanted American fruit, specifically big USA fruit.
And you want a guy who is like an Okie fan.
And all the rock and roll in the entire world is tied up in Charles Smith.
Smith.
Yeah, Chateau Smith. Find a picture of him online in an I Love Tulsa t-shirt. Tulsa is probably his 3rd favorite thing behind going fast and girls.
Really, every time I interview the guy, he tells me no less than 4 times how much he wants to live here and move here.
He would lay waste to Tulsa, and it would be like having Godzilla here if Godzilla wore black t-shirts and listened to the Ramones, so we won't allow him there.
Come on, Charles, you're welcome. I'll lobby for you.
With dessert, I wanted a red wine because it's somewhat off base and a little bit off kilter, which Miranda and I both appreciate. The best joke is off color always, and so I wanted to do that, and so the way to kind of do that in my mind was Dave Finney, an American winemaker, kind of lush fruit profile, but 2 very, very ancient grape varietals, Negra Amaro from the Pulian heel of Italy, and then Nero d'Avola from Sicily. So 2 of the oldest grape varieties in the oldest winemaking tradition in Europe, in southern Italy, but new French oak on it, a little bit of vanillin that kicks in inside, and then lush, because that's Dave's style. So it's kind of a new world meets old world, and which is kind of what this cooking class seems to be.
All right, for Ballyhoo Creative Group, for the Galley Sink, for Thirst Wine Merchants, for Tankersley Foods, for Johnny Price, for Party Pro Rents, everyone else I'm forgetting at this very moment because we need to do this. I'm going to say, let's eat some strawberries. Good night.